Okay, now that we are done with WildRaubtier in the personal trooper form, let's talk about his transformation. His transformation is essentially the same as the Cedar Gundam, but a bit simpler. And just like the high-grade Cedar Gundam, it involves part swapping. So the main piece is this one, which just like the high-grade Cedar Gundam is the hip joint. But it does come with a few more parts to make it look better, such as these two covers, and also several pieces so that we can transform the gun into its storage form. So let's start off with taking the hand off and placing the closed fist in, because the closed fist will give it the sleekest profile in transformation. By the way, they're really tiny, so be careful when you are trying to take them off. They might break. So first things first, you rip the head off with part of the neck, so that you can take away. So the best thing to do would be to go to the back and remove the back skirt, so that it's easier for you to remove the leg. Okay, so that the leg is out of the way, we can begin the transformation. So first of all, clip those in, rotate those down, rotate the crouch piece down so that you can unlock this, and raise the whole body upward, just like the Cedar Gundam. Rotate the arm so that you can rotate this in. Rotate the lower part of the arms so that they are pointing downward. Oh, they're supposed to point upward as well. Oh, and you have to rotate the crouch piece back up as well. So you get this. Rotate all of these fans upward so they're pointing forward towards the front of the plane. So you have this. Not very aerodynamic. Oh, by the way, you will need this pointing downward as well. And while you're here, you might as well remove the cap, because you will be using them later. Now you can actually unlock the booster. The booster is actually locked in a V shape. So what you have to do is you have to gently slide it back out, rotate it so that it's more vertical, and slide the booster down, and it will lock into a peg on the inside. This also unlocks the wing, so the wing can just swivel down now, and the whole thing can collapse downward like this, and you raise the vertical stabilizer. So we do the same thing over here. Gently unlock the pod on the inside, rotate it vertically, slide it back down, rotate down the wing, rotate the whole thing down, raise this bit. So we are actually done with the top half of the body. So we put this aside. So the legs, first of all, take the centerpiece out, and this will come in. So we attach the leg like this. Okay, we rotate the side skirt rotate them like this and this. So each of the leg, you take the knee part out, and we are doing the Cedar Gundam or the Wing Gundam, depending on which one you prefer to call it. So it's like that. So collapse. Oh, don't collapse the leg first. The feet first. Rotate the vents around the ankle guard armor, so they're pointing forward, and this will actually lock back down again. Now you actually close up the feet, close that down, push the knee back in. So same thing here. Rotate that. I hope we actually see some of this. But yeah, that's what you got. So now we can plug this back in. It's plugged back into exactly the same place. And now we put the back skirts back on. So we are almost done. So this is essentially the plane, and we can put a cover plate on to make it look better. That will hide the joint that the booster port has formed. Not the most aerodynamic plane in the world, but yeah, if you think of it as a VTOL aircraft, it will work. So the gun, first of all, take the side off and replace it with this one, which folds in. Replace the handle with this one, which is fold in. And replace the scope with this one, which is not fold in, but fold to the side. So that's one. So take the bottom of the plane and you plug it to the left arm. So the gun is actually at the center. And you take the shield and you do exactly the same thing. You can point it forward or point it backward. I think pointing backward looks better. And that's it. That is the complete WildRaubtier aerial mode, known as the flyer mode according to the instruction. So, fortunately, this base does actually have a second function. Take this cover plate off. It comes with a whole stand. This thing is only intended for the flyer mode and nothing else. You can't use it on the standard personal trooper form, only here. And there we are. The transformation looks a bit more complicated, but to be honest, it's naturally alright. The end result is unique. It's bulky, and you can say this is a simplified version of a Cedar Gundam. And to be honest, it works. It looks funky. It looks really, really cute. You don't actually need to SD it, and it will actually look exactly like what it will look like in the Super Robot War games. He's pre-SD himself. It's a shame that the head is here though. It would be nice if there's something on the inside you can actually plug it in. But that's basically it. What do I think? I have to say that I like this kit a lot more than I thought. It's also really good at part separating for color, just like most Kotobukiya kits, and I think that painting him wouldn't be too difficult at all. There's only 1 or 2 paint apps missing, which is slightly disappointing. Usually I expect Kotobukiya to be able to pre-paint everything, or at least part separate them so that it's really easy to paint. But not in this case. There's a bit of black and a bit of green missing on the booster port, which I thought that Kotobukiya user would be able to do relatively easily. But yeah, that's basically it. I would definitely recommend it if you can find him cheap again. But then again, me and quite a few people seems to have taken the advantage when it was on sale, and quite a lot of them have disappeared from sellers' catalog since then, or put into discontinue. So good luck. Maybe there will be a time when they will be reintroduced again, and once again people ignore it and they will become cheap again. So that's basically it from me. Join me in another review.